It means the world, and as I was just speaking with someone before I sat down and started with you guys, I often find myself just doing things and accomplishing things and just on to the next. Sometimes we just move so fast we don't always acknowledge our accomplishments. And I was just telling them, I really, really appreciate this moment in time because that's exactly what it did for me as I was moving and just living my life. What this made me do was sit down and think about where I was in this moment in time, and just some of the things that I've accomplished in the game of football and sports. And I'm really thankful and appreciative of it for that reason specifically. Just sitting back and thinking and soaking in where I am in my life and post football and everything that I've been able to accomplish playing this game.
Can you tell us about the first time you met Nick Saban?
The first time I met Nick Saban, you probably wouldn't believe it, but I actually don't remember the first time throughout the recruiting process, we had many meetings. But I actually don't remember the exact first time that I met Saban.
What was, I guess, your most memorable interaction with him during the recruiting process?
Well, I think it wasn't just about him. It was more so about the love of Alabama football in general and the culture in general. Obviously, growing up in Mobile, Alabama, you have some sense of what that culture is and what it means to play for the University of Alabama. But you don't really appreciate it, or I know I didn't really appreciate it and take it for what it really was until I got the chance to actually go up to the University of Alabama and experience Alabama football in person.
Let's go back to high school. When did you realize that this could have been something special going forward?
Yeah, when I got my first recruiting letter. That's something I'll never forget. I got my first recruiting letter from, I believe it was Georgia Tech. And after that, they just started flowing in. I got my first call from LSU, and everything just started flowing after that.
You were a great running back in high school as well. Mm-hmm. Was there ever any hesitation, I guess, to move to defense full time?
No, once I made my mind up, I was good, and I did spend a lot of time thinking about what position I would play at the next level. But once I made my mind up, I had a lot of conversations too with coaches and just what they thought I would project the best as in what position. And I don't get me wrong, I had different opinions, but the most important opinions for me came in as playing defense and playing defensive back.
You're part of that legendary 08 recruiting class with Julio and Mark Ingram and all those guys. I mean, what did it mean to be part of that group when you look back on it now?
I take a lot of pride in that group. Obviously, we were, Saban's first recruiting class, and a lot of us went on to do great things and have great careers, especially at the University of Alabama. So I take a lot of pride being a part of that class. There was a lot of great guys, great human beings, and great football players that came from that class.
Multiple national championships. I mean, what's the feeling like that looking back on your career at Alabama?
I cherish it. It became one of my goals at some point in my life. I can't pinpoint exactly when it was, but I wanted to win a championship at every level. I got close to doing it. Obviously, I made it to the Super Bowl in the NFL. We didn't win that game, but those two championships in college, high school, all my championships really throughout my athletic career, I cherish them all. And those two college championships are super important to me.
Your NFL career, what do you take from that? What's your best memory and all that sort of thing?
My best memory is actually a bittersweet memory, which is the Super Bowl that I just mentioned, Super Bowl 53, and just getting to taking that experience and getting that close to achieving something that was important to me, that was a goal to me. That was a great memory. Obviously, I have many great memories, but that one is the first one that popped in my head when you asked me the question.
What are you up to now? What are you doing to keep busy?
Spending time with family, entrepreneurial, doing some investing, just kind of living life, to be honest.
Good. Yeah.